Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's War 5 and it's New Year, so happy New Year to you all, and let's start the war. So this war is going to be quite good, but it's I didn't play that much, so it's good. So in the starting of the war we are taking part 6. So the first fight we're going to be taking is going to be Silver Surfer, and then it's going to be ManThing. So we're gonna start the one two boost basically. But I didn't want to start that health one, but suddenly I popped it up, so I have to use it. So let's go, and we have to just take that Silver Surfer down. We have Doctor Doom with us, so we know that it's going to be a quite good. And today we didn't bring Quick with us, and that's one other thing. So let's start this, and the fight is going to be very easy and very simple. He's a stubborn character. We're gonna parry, get stubborn charges in, and that's quite good. But one thing that I had to do but I didn't do is going to be I have to throw my SP1 over here just to get power from him, but I throw a full combo and it took me to my SP2. But he popped an SP2. He was very good with it, so I was like, okay, I can take it. So he didn't went with an SP1 also, so I have to go with an SP3 of mine. So we went in. It's going to take him almost down, and then we have to put like three hits. Then the fight's going to go, and he's going to be stunned, so that we don't have to be that much looking to it. So it's like 4% of his ref. We put like last hit an 8k crit, and it was quite good. So let's go to the next fight, and it's going to be ManThing. A ManThing is quite good, but he is a quite tricky character if we don't play correctly or like take some charm that is not suitable for this fight. So the nodes were not that much, so we don't have to look to dodge. So we go with an human torch. Thought that I might go with Doctor Doom, but then I thought no, let's go with human torch. He's a science and he can do it. Human torch loves mystic. It's like a cake for him, so it's quite good. We're gonna take some hits on the block, and we're gonna take his SP1s to block just to get that charges up, and it's going to be quite good. We have like 11 hits into the fight and 2-3 parries. I just want to take more and more block hits so that I can get my instant rate damage up, and he puts the poison now. So like 2 poison, I'm taking some block hits also, so I thought that I might go below 70%, but my instant rates were taking quite high, so we went to like 80%. We lost like 20% of our health, and that was not that much. Okay, so let's go to the next fight, and it's going to be SpiderMan. So he was linked, and in link node was long distance relationship. Though I thought that I should go with my human torch, but then I see the nodes and I'm like, okay, it's so very good. I can go with my Archangel. Basically, I thought that I will go with my Archangel before going in. I just looked to the map. I thought Archangel would work over here, so I went with Archangel, not Quick today. So let's go. He was using suicides, and I was like, oh god, it's quite good for me. And I took like Dex, and that gave him that stubborn charge. So we went in with like 2 more heavies, and the fight would be done. This point I didn't throw in hit, and the fight was done, and he was like, oh god, it was cake for him. It was so good. We finished the fight off with like 9 to 12 hits, I think, and that was like way good. So in the second section I was supposed to take like path 3, I think, that guardian path, but we didn't took that path because I didn't had any armor break jump at that node. If the opponent have an armor up, you're gonna hit him, you're gonna get bleed and damage, direct damage. Not gonna get bleeds. If he hits you, you're gonna get bleed, and if you put damage onto him while he's having an armor up, you're gonna get large amount of damage back. He put like a 10% boost over here. See the nodes, it was EMP modification. That's the main thing that I was looking to it. So we went into the fight. One thing over here also, I didn't throw my SP1 first. That was bad. Okay, let's go. He was still using suicides. I don't know, this alliance is using suicides for like defense phase also, and I'm like, okay, we can go through it. So we went in and we took like some hits because I didn't saw that unstoppable. It's okay, but we took like good amount of hits. We were just parrying and all. At this point I cannot hit him now, so I have to parry more so that I can like know that I can hit him now, and we can go for a full combo to an SP3. But he throws a full combo, and it's his SP3 and it's our SP3. So I went it first. I was like, okay, if I didn't throw it, I'm gonna be dead at this point. So I threw it very very fast, and he was almost like 30% of his health left. I'm gonna go with the full combo. At this point I was thinking, I did nullify his charges, because if that charges are not nullified, I'm not gonna get any power, and he's not gonna get any power drain. So I went with an SP2. I have nullified that, so that worked quite good, and we did the fight. But we have to throw an SP1 from next time. I'm gonna be looking towards that. I have to throw SP1 very very fast while fighting Silver Surfer and while fighting uh, what's his name, analysis. So we were supposed to take part 3, we didn't take part 3, we have to go to part 1. Then we swapped the path, and it was good for me. So we went in with the first fight. It was Human Torch. So Human Torch I don't think is quite a suitable option for defense, but in diversity, if you say, it's good. But I don't think it's a quite good option to go with Human Torch. And if you go with Human Torch and you put your suicides on, so that's a disaster for you. So we were like 4, and we took like 2 hits. That 2 hits cost like 12,000 of my HP, I think. So 12 or like 13 or 13 and a half. That was quite bad. We went in with an SP1. My incinerates were ticking. I thought, let's go in and put a combo, and fight was done easily. He was it as SP2, so I thought he might throw his SP2, so that was bad. So we went in to the next fight, and it's going to be Captain America Infinity War. So Captain America, not that difficult. I have my Human Torch. At this point I am not active any boost, so I went in with this fight. I was trying to block his SPs more if I can. So I went. So let's see this fight first. So he was still using suicide. So at this point I was throwing my first combo in, and then I thought, okay, I have to get that charges up. He charges so that I can put my incinerates still longer, and it's buffet. If he regens, then that's going to be quite good. Oh, okay, I went in with that. He get indestructible, and I throw one more heavy just to get my flames back up. I throw one medium. At this point I just want him to throw his SP2, so he went and he throws it. I was like, okay, at this point he's regening with his willpower, because that indestructible charges was like healing him through it. So again he's on his SP2, and he was not stunned. That was bad, because he glanced all of that. So we need to parry him again, and he was regening quite good amount. So at this point I don't have my flame charges, like he charges up. I blocked the first one. It was quite good. So at this point I'm gonna try and go for my heavies more I can. So my incinerates stick long. I got to 20. At this point I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and block it, but I didn't. That bleed was doing good amount of damage. I thought that he might dash towards me. I go for an SP2. My 2-3 hits connects with the crater, like we can finish this up, but we didn't, and we gave a kill. That was not supposed to happen, but it's happened. So let's go to the let's go in with Archangel. I thought, okay, because he was using suicide, as I know, I can go hit one parry, go for an Neuro, and that was done. And fight was easily done. One heavy, Neuro was doing good amount of damage, so that was good. So the next fight is going to be Nick Fury, and Nick Fury is always a good fight to play, because it's challenging and it tests your skills every point. Whenever you play anything, like with any champ you play, it just tests your skills, and I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, I want to test my skills over here, so I went with one health ball. So I thought that I will take this fight only. Then I got a message that I have to take Doom also in the boss section. I thought Nick Fury, Doom and Archangel, quite a good option, so I went in with it. I took a boost up now, because I want to finish this fight without dying, or like giving just one death in this total war. That would be very good. So I went in with the 20% health and attack boost. Okay, that was quite good, because damage gonna be increased very good, and we have an upper class also, so we don't have to look to that unblockable and all. So we went into the fights, but the thing is, they're like this node where we have only some charges, like 2 heavies, 4 mediums, and 3 lights, 4 lights, just something just like that. So what we have to do is just to get more and more Neros, but he throws 2 mediums at me. That bleeds, so doing good amount of damage, and took like some crits. But I throw my SP1, took 2 Neros onto him. Gonna throw one more heavy, and that's gonna get 2 more Neros and finish up the fight fast. So it was good. 30 seconds. Realme Fury is up, so we just need to bait out his SP2 so that he's regening at this point when I parry, and it was good. uh, let's take this SP2, and still it's good. He's not dying. We took some blockades so that he might die first and we're gonna throw an SP1. So I'm gonna try and take more and more and more blockades. I was just trying to get that bleed up from my combos, because until unless that bleed up, I'm not gonna get any poison. He was regening from that bleed that I put, because he was taking that stubborn, and that was good. Okay, so we just went in with this Nero, and the fight was done. But it took almost like 50% of my health. If I didn't heal up myself at that point, I would be dead from the Snake Fury. And at this point, I was like, yup, I did a good choice. I went in with good. So here we have the Doom fight. So this Doom has simple nodes, not that difficult, not that confusing. So what we have to do over here, just look onto his SP1, because he's gonna throw more SP1, and it is hunter lock. More and more thing I have to look towards, it's hunter lock. I always die on this node because I don't look to that hunter lock, and I was supposed to die in this, but I managed to keep up myself. So let's see. So in this we are still boosted, and my Doom is like 50% or like 60%. So Doom versus Doom is quite good, and he was using suicides, so it was way good. But we took one combo and an SP1 to our face. Doom is a tanky champion, and I don't have to look towards that shock, because in his aura and all. We took one more raise towards it, and I was like, okay, that aura is gone, I can put some good damage, and then we dexed it properly. I was quite happy with that, because I was not doing anything. I was doing just stupid thing, just taking everything, and he throws one more SP1. I was like, okay, and then I put one more combo. I was supposed to go to an SP3, but I waited, and he went towards his SP2, and at this point his aura is active. I'm just trying to stay as back as I can, and then just intercept him, go to an SP1, steal his power, because then he's not gonna get that much amount of uh, power back. And over here, if you see, I throws 2 SP1s in a row. I was just supposed to die from that hunter lock node, but I went in fast, throws in a heavy, and that hunter lock was gone. So I was like almost peak towards that. I was supposed to die in this fight, but I didn't. I was so happy with that. So this is all going to be for this raw. This raw was so fun. That is quite good. I think we might win this war, but we have gave some little quite 2 to 5 kills extra, and I have given 1 kill. That was total waste. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe, like to this video, and thanks for watching. Until then, see you next time.